everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out the Twice Formula of Love album. Very excited to share this reaction with you guys as I'm recording this intro after doing the reaction. And the actual reaction is shot in 2 days as I kind of started it a little bit too late in the day. So I had to finish it the next day. But very excited to share that reaction. It has been available for a little over 2 days on Patreon, as Twice is a huge focal point of the Patreon as we're checking out various shows like 16, Seize the Light, currently checking out Time to Twice. I'm at season 9, if I'm not mistaken, and last Saturday was supposed to be Time to Twice, and instead of that, I decided to check out the album, so therefore the album was available a couple of days in advance. There and now it is being released on YouTube in probably 4 parts potentially, and it's not because I'm trying to milk as many views as possible, but just because sharing a full reaction like that will get the video blocked basically. Otherwise I would have absolutely no problem just sharing the full video, which is like an hour and 45 minutes. But unfortunately, the copyright system and the ID stuff and all that kind of stuff doesn't really like it when you post too many songs in one video. So for that reason, it had to be split into 3, maybe even 4 parts. I guess we'll see when it comes out. But very excited. I was absolutely... I'm not going to spoil it too much, to be honest, because I'm recording the intro after the reaction. So without further ado, if you guys enjoy this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions, including some Twice content, some Stray Kids content, Blackpink, Mamamoo, BTS, and more, K-dramas, Survivor shows. There's a full list available in the tier. You do not have to sign up in order to see the full list of all of the available reactions. Also some Twice random pieces of content with Twice as far as the show interview, and the alcohol drunk diary with Yeonji, Nayeon, and Chaeyoung. If you want to see all of that and more, check out the list in the Patreon, in the link to Patreon below. And if you see something on that list that you like, consider subscribing, and let's get into it.
Your eyes are glowing in the dark, lighting the way to where you are. Ain't nothing pulling us apart when we're together. Diamonds are everywhere, they're all that I can see. Cold season close enough for you to be to me. I wanna be the air you breathe. Hold you forever.
I need some air.
All the stars above got nothing on you, baby, and your love is shining like the sky. But all I want tonight, you and I, dancing in the moonlight, kissing
Nice.
when the moon's right. Baby, I don't want nobody else but you and I, dancing in the moonlight, kiss you when the moon's right. Baby, I don't want nobody else but you.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Summer never had a chance. Winter could melt inside your hands. You do it all because you can. Don't you forget it. Ooh, all the stars above.
Oh,
Got
Gio.
nothing on you, baby, and your love is shining like the sky. But all I want tonight, you and I, dancing in the moonlight, kiss you when the moon's right. Baby, I don't want nobody else but you and I, dancing in the moonlight, kiss you when the moon's right. Baby, I don't want nobody else but you.
I really love this vocal melody. I love the kiss you, the way
know that I'm what you need. I'm your favorite
I didn't know how to explain it.
Got a boss type of energy. Yeah, yeah. Baby boy, you got
Yeah, you
my
do.
heart.
Especially after that Time to Twice episode where Mina's the boss. You definitely got that boss energy. She got that boss eyes for sure.
In the moonlight, kiss
That was
you
a
in the moon's rays. Baby, I don't want nobody else but nobody on me. You know that I'm what you need. I'm your favorite recipe. Got a boss type of energy. Yeah, yeah. Baby boy, you got my heart. Craving you love your touch. Hope you don't mind. Trying to take a trip under the moonlight. You're the one that I want. It must feel so deep like I'm in a dream. And I don't wanna wake up. And it's all because of you I'm sprung. All I think about is you and us. You're all I want tonight. You and I dancing in the moonlight.
damn.
Kiss you in the moon's right. Baby, I don't want nobody else but you and I. Dancing in the moonlight. Kiss you in the moon's right. Baby, I don't want nobody else but you.
This is a really fun song, especially after Scientist.
Dancing in the moonlight. Kiss you in the moon's right. Baby, I don't want nobody else but you and I.
Damn. That was really, really beautiful. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do think that some people mentioned that is supposed to be like an all English song, but for some reason, I was surprised. And I love the fact that after the Scientist music video, they literally almost like figure out the formula and whatnot. And they're like these innovators and whatnot, which is really, really cool. And now the song is Moonlight and expressing all of your feelings and emotion and dancing in the moonlight kind of almost like reminds me of La La Land as well, a little bit. There was definitely something a little bit reminiscent of that movie in the beginning of the song. In any case, Moonlight Sunrise, more so than just the actual song, the video was what kind of made me feel like it could be like a song for the fans, it has like the second meaning of a little bit more romantic, but also like the meaning, much like I believe Gio and Nyan talked about as far as like performing under the moonlight for with the fans and whatnot. So that was like the inspiration. I don't remember exactly what I said in the Moonlight Sunrise reaction, but I literally quoted the girls there. And this is really, really cool. I really like how like the lyrics are very charming, very loving and endearing. I honestly don't really have much else to say about the song. It's incredibly wholesome and very joyful. And I definitely wish I could dance with Nayan in the moonlight, even though I doubt anyone would be kissing me after I step all over their feet because I'm a shitty ass dancer. So let's move on to the next song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't say anything yet.
Over the top, so what? I'm just trying to give them what they want. Blind hard to love. They know a thing like this once in a lifetime. Spotlight on me even when we lay in the dark. I don't even mind them saying all my battle scars. Couple twists and turns it to me straight to where we are. Out of the ashes I'm coming alive.
Ooh.
That's why they eye me, watching me, my legacy.
Oh, this is nice.
To the top, from the start, never stop. I ain't going nowhere, I'm an icon. When all them other nobody's long gone. I don't even need to turn the mic on.
Nice.
Damn, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, you are. Fuck him up. Momo, Sana, come on, let's go. Let's take it back because I kind of interrupted Sana while giving props to Momo when I said fuck him up. But you know what? Momo, Sana, fuck them all up. Both of you, all of you, fuck them up. Come on. Whoever you're talking to, they deserve it. 100%. Let's take it back. I really love this song.
I took it to the top from the start, never stop. I ain't going nowhere, I'm an icon.
Fuck him up. Nice. Oh. This is one of my favorite Twice songs.
Don't gotta tell me twice. I'm just trying to give them what they like. Got me so up on flight. I'm gonna live this day, don't mind. Imagine you're living the high life every second of your life. Everything better, I'm loving the view from the high rise. Even when it's high tide, I know that you wanna get into the middle of my ocean. You gotta give me all my props, cause baby, I'm a hustler.
I'ma drown in that ocean.
Saying, oh, I love her. I ain't seeing no light. Look here on the highlights. If you have my love, you love me for your whole life. And that's why they eye me. Watch
Oh, Chongyeon.
my legacy. I took it to the top from the start. Never stop. I ain't going nowhere. I'm an icon. And all them other nobodies are long gone. I don't even need to turn the mic on. Damn, I got it. I got it. Chasing the footsteps, you're trying to act too blessed. Trying to hurt none of but your best way to stay calm. So try not to be too on.
This is awesome. Oh my god. I love the super hard beat there. The production is really, really good.
Damn, I got it. I'm iconic.
Holy shit. That was amazing. This is awesome. I really love the part where they're saying trying to act too blessed, trying too hard, no, and they go into like this vocal melody almost like as if like I lost track of everything that you're trying to do because everything is like noise to me. So I'm not even paying attention. And I love Mina as she says, you better stay calm. Stop trying so hard, basically, as her voice is so incredibly calm. Almost like a high tide in a way, as it's about to crash in a way, as that beat not drops, the beat hits so hard as Momo says, I got it, I'm iconic, and also Diane says that as well. They're talking their shit and backing it up. That's why everybody wants them. Literally, Chongyoung says, I think that's why they eyeing me, watching my legacy. I took it to the top from the start. I never stopped, like literally from the inception of Twice with 16, for example, or even before then when the girls themselves, like someone like Gio, who started from a very, very young age and has been a trainee for such a long time, as she already was on 16. It's really, really cool as far as like them acknowledging the fact that yes, I'm over the top. I'm just trying to give them what they want. Like I'm doing everything, and that's why you're eyeing me. I got the spotlight on me even when I'm laying in the dark, as Mina says, and she says I don't mind them seeing all of my battle scars, as far as all of the trials and tribulations that we went through. Like Twice is not shying away from traumas and some of the stuff that they went through. They're not hiding behind it. They're standing in front of it, basically, and using those scars are like tattoos, like battle scars, like things that I'm incredibly proud of, which is why you're seeing all of me, and that's why I'm unique, and that's why you're watching me and eyeing me. And also talking about like I'm an icon and I'm not going anywhere, and how all of those other nobodies are long gone, as far as the people that tried to put me down, or haters that will talk their shit, and whoever it is within the industry, and whatever the hell they could be talking about is really, really cool, as far as like being yourself and being yourself as a group. And just as long as we trust each other, we will make it to the top. And I really like the line, I don't even need to turn the mic on because my actions speak louder than my voice. You don't need to hear me in order to notice me and feel my presence, which is really, really cool too. And just Momo's delivery of I got it, I'm iconic is really, really cool. And the chasing the footsteps and trying to act too blessed, chasing footsteps as far as trying to catch up to me and our talent and our legacy, but you're never going to be me because you're trying to be us instead of trying to be yourself, and you're trying to act too blessed. So maybe that like kind of like touches on hypocrisy and being two-faced perhaps as well, which is something that I would very much believe in the music industry, in the show business industry. Everybody's fucking two-faced. They could be smiling and telling you how great you are, but behind your back they could be trying to stab you and talk shit and put you down. And every time they mention twice in the actual lyrics, it just makes me smile because I also love making twice puns, in any case. And I love the fact that Nyan also says, got me so up, I'm fly, up in a lifted state of mind. That is really, really cool because I'm high, like I'm on a private jet also, but also I'm in a lifted state of mind, in a state of zen. I'm calm, I'm above all of this bullshit, everything that is above what I should be going through, as far as like not sacrificing my own mental peace for all of those nobodies who are long gone anyway. And I also Chaeyoung talking about everything is better. I'm loving the view from the high rise, even when it's a high tide. When they talk about me, all they're saying is I love her. I ain't seeing no lies. Look here, I'm the highlight. If you had my love, you'd love me for your whole life. This is really, really cool. I love the fact that there's a song with Twice where they're pretty much talking their shit, but also backing it the fuck up. But also, if we kind of think about their last album, Between Once and Twice, there's also like lyrics about, here Chaeyoung talks about imagine you living a high life and loving everything from the view from the high rise. But then I believe in some of the lyrics from one of the songs from Once and Twice, Between Once and Twice, there's lyrics of being at the top but still feeling kind of lonely. So I like the contrast where you can appreciate both scenarios, as far as like being on top of the world and being on top mentally, and being in a state where you're above the hate and above the people that, not focusing on those who talk shit or trying to stab you, but talk about the people that appreciate you and love you, like the fans. I love her, much like the lyrics say. This is really, really cool. This song is awesome, and it's just Twice basically talking their shit, and I'm all here for it. Let's move on to the next song. Lyrics by Dion. I'm excited about this one.
차가운 시선 속에 저 멀리 얼어붙은 둘의 사이 아직도 난 내게서 벗어나지 못하니 아무렇지 않게 또 보란 듯이 난 잘 지내고 너의 예측과는 전혀 다른 모습이라 가혹해. You think I'm so cruel, but I'm just doing all the things that you do. Hey, you should put yourself in my shoes.
I'm a slut for anti-drop. Let's take it back.
아무렇지 않게 또 보란 듯이 난 잘 지내고 너의 예측과는 전혀 다른 모습이라 가혹해. You think I'm so cruel, but I'm just doing all the things that you do. Hey, you should put yourself in my shoes. Like a fool, yeah, I'm cruel. You think I'm so cruel, but I'm just doing all the things that you do. Hey, you should put yourself in my shoes. Like a fool, yeah, I'm cruel. 증오해봐도 이미 어긋난 운명 끊어져 버린 걸 매정한 손짓 아래 흔적조차 떠난 걸 아무렇지 않게 또 보란 듯이 난 잘 지내고
I love the production with the lyrics. Damn. Wait, hold up. We have to take it back. Like, literally, the music starts to fade. The instrumental starts to fade. As Chonghyun says, it's completely different from what you expected, as the roles are kind of like reversed. Like when the expectations did not meet where the reality did not meet the expectations. Like, it's almost like anticlimactic in a way because it's so different from what you were expecting in context with the lyrics. That was a really nice touch. This is so groovy. If they go higher, I'm going to levitate. Hold up. Whoa. This is beautiful.
I know, it's drives you mad. So cruel, 조각 난 기억. So cruel, 구겨진 가슴. I know it drives you crazy. You think I'm so cruel, but I'm just doing all the things that you do. Hey,
There's a Daft Punk-ish thing about this chorus and the instrumental in general.
you think I'm so cruel, but I'm just doing all the things that you do. Hey, you should put yourself in my shoes. Like a fool, yeah, I'm cruel.
Damn. That was amazing. Like, holy shit. Like, Moonlight was beautiful. But Icon and Cruel, these songs are absolutely beautiful. I love how, like, so far these songs are almost like representing like various stages in relationship and different kinds of relationship where you're being cruel as far as like put yourself in my shoes, what would you do if the roles were reversed, and is it everything that you expected? And the production was absolutely beautiful as the instrumental almost like kind of like faded, almost as if like you're taking off the headphones, or you're kind of like being put submerging underwater or something. To me, it all kind of like goes back to scientists in a way, because love is not a science, right? And love comes in all kinds of forms, and love can be one-sided, love can be cruel, love can be all of these different things. There's so many variables to love. The cold gaze, the relationship between two frozen far away. It's like the relationship, like the cold gaze, and the relationship is just like a frozen river of sorts, and you still can't get over me. So it's like it's very interesting. Is this like a song about being cruel because I was taken for a fool, and now now that you see yourself in my shoes, does it feel any different? Because now you see things from my perspective, and what felt to you like I was being cruel, maybe in reality it was from their point of view. Their cruelness was very well deserved, because they're literally saying, you think I'm so cruel, but I'm just doing the things that you do. The lyrics are absolutely wonderful. Diane did a phenomenal job. The chorus is absolutely wonderful. Like the high notes, and I literally, like, I cannot stop but just kind of like elevate myself every time it hits a higher and higher note, and I feel like I'm gonna pop off from this chair and just hit the ceiling or something. That's the kind of effect that this chorus has on me. And it also has, like, I don't know, there's something within the instrumental that feels a little bit Daft Punk-ish, which is pretty cool. In a way, I feel like this song is almost like representing another variable, if we put it back to a formula of love. And this is just one of the formulas that did not work out and led to a disaster. Let's put it that way. You don't think it was cruel to do what you did until it was done to you. It's really, really quite beautiful, because the cruelness almost comes in the form of, much like Changyan says, so cruel, calm expression. Like the cruelness is from being calm and almost like being emotionless to this person. So it's almost like maybe they were the ones that loved the person so much, but they were met with that cruelness that they now express back to that person. And now that you no longer have that person that loved you so much, that would do anything for you, now it feels like they're being cruel to you, because you don't know what you have until you lose it. So you had someone who was a fool for you, to kind of quote Waso, who was a twit for you, foolishly in love, but now they realized it, and now they're just returning the favor in a way. So to me, this is like one of the many, many variable. I feel like this entire album is going to be like the many different formulas that were either successful or not when it comes to like a relationship, a formula of love. In any case, this song is absolutely beautiful. The girls did such a phenomenal job, and the whole high note, the way it gets elevated more and more and more, like like a fool. Yeah, I'm cruel. So I was the fool, but now I'm being cruel. And like the fullness, the way it gets elevated, like how foolish I was, how high the note went, that's how high of a fool I was. But now I'm as equally cruel as I am getting even higher on that note, which I don't know, maybe that's just the way it worked out, but it's really kind of cool to speculate, I guess. Let's move on to the next song. Lyrics by Gio. Sana. Again, I love the production, as Chonghyun say again, and it literally kind of like this has like this hard stop, almost like snapping you out of a reality, back to reality rather. Let's take it back. She sounds so adorable. Mina's calm. Very nice. I wish Chan would say that to me.
잠시 멈춰서 Hey stop right there 네 모습 다시 떠나봐 Look at yourself Yo 걸음걸이 속에 모든 본성을 숨긴 허세 그 다음 Oh my It's obvious It's obvious 가식적인 웃음 뒤에 난 다 보여 단 아무것도 없는 너 No I am falling
Momo's vocals, they're beautiful. Oh, damn.
진심 그대로만의 우리 모습 How to be in love with me 알도록 긴장감이 싫지만은 않은 감정이 간지럽힐 때 So show me 더 real 웃기지 마 모르지 않아 real
Oh,
Don't feel you 숨기지 않을게
halftime. Nice. Oh. Damn, that was a very that was a really fun song. Again, it's almost like the road to discovering that formula of love, which ironically is not with a lover but with the fans because O plus T, which is really really cool. So this is a really wonderful song, and honestly, it kind of speaks to the fact that you can fake it to a certain there's only a certain amount of time that you can fake being someone that you're not. If you're going to be in a relationship with someone, sooner or later the cracks are going to start showing and the real you will show. And if the real you is someone who actually is sincere and someone who gets the person excited about yourself, then stop trying to be cool and just be yourself. Yeah, this is really really cool and almost like a very straightforward, which kind of reminds me of something like Cheer Up, for example, which was not necessarily the most straightforward as far as I myself am kind of like afraid of giving you all of me because I'm not sure if it's worth it or something along those lines, if I'm not mistaken. But here it's almost like telling to that person that I'm gonna be myself and I want you to be you and stop pretending to be someone else because there's a reason why I potentially fell for you. It's almost like one of those formula of love scientists, sorry, music video scenes and lyrics actually, as far as like trying to figure out a way to get her attention, be cool and be this and that when in reality all that you need to do is be yourself. Whether that's going to work or not, at least be sincere, I guess. But this was a lot of fun. Let's move on to the next song.